Has postponed the sentencing of rapper Tory Lanez until April. Lanez was convicted of assault and felony weapons charges for shooting rapper Megan Thee Stallion in the feet during a 2020 argument in Hollywood Hills. Lanez, who's from Canada, switched attorneys since being convicted in December. His new legal team is expected to file a motion for a new trial at the April 10th hearing. He faces more than 20 years in prison.
The sentencing follows months of delays, with Lanez hiring new attorneys and filing a motion for a new trial, which was denied. Judge David Hereford reads over 70 letters from Lanez's family and supporters before handing down the sentence.
Tory Lanez is heading to prison for shooting and wounding hip-hop star Megan Thee Stallion. A judge today sentencing Lanez following a two-day hearing. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter is live with more on this emotional case. Leanne.
Mark, the rapper who has been behind bars since sentencing in December, making a last-minute plea for something outside of prison. The judge telling him there is one set of rules for everyone.
Today's sentence is justice for Meghann. It also sends a message to the defendant that actions have consequences.
Prosecutors praising the judge for sentencing rapper Tory Lanez to 10 years in prison for shooting hip-hop star Megan Thee Stallion. The 31-year-old's attorney, though, says the judge went too far.
I think the sentence handed down was incredibly harsh.
The defense bringing in a number of witnesses during the two-day hearing in hopes of sparing Lanez from prison. The rapper himself making a personal plea to the judge before sentencing, asking him for another chance, saying there is a misconception about him, quote, being this monster and not having any remorse, saying it's just not true. I am just trying to be a better person. Prosecutors say Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, led a campaign of hate against the singer, whose last name is Pete, ever since the shooting in July of 2020.
Over the past 3 years, Mr. Peterson has engaged in a pattern of conduct that was intended to intimidate Ms. Pete, silence her.
Lanez was convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot during an argument. She told jurors he had offered her $1 million to stay quiet. In a statement read in court on her behalf before the sentencing, she said Lanez had made a mockery of her trauma. The rapper's attorney says the sentence doesn't fit the crime.
This case, to get a 10-year sentence is extreme, and really just another example of someone being punished for their celebrity status and someone being utilized as to send an example.
Peter Bowes there. Earlier I spoke to Megan Cuniff, a legal affairs journalist who is in the courtroom covering the case, and she told me about what could happen next.
He, of course, can appeal. He'll have time to file the notice. There will be a process for that. And anyone who appeals a case in California is entitled to oral argument. So 18 months from now, this will be before the appellate court. The question is, are there viable issues that are going to actually overturn this conviction?
So there is perhaps even a remote prospect that this returns to court and that Megan Thee Stallion could be asked to appear again.
Extremely, extremely remote.
Extremely remote, okay.
Very remote.
It's not often we have this kind of celebrity on celebrity case, particularly when it comes to the violence which is at the heart of this case. I wonder how closely have these proceedings been followed where you are?
Oh, very, very closely. The attention on this it was just astonishing to me in the very beginning when I started covering it. Just the attention that everyone is paying attention to this. And I think it would be a huge story no matter what. But somebody pointed out to me that when this happened, it was really the height of the pandemic, the summer. Everyone was being told to stay inside. Everyone was on the internet. So the buzz on the internet was, of course, just all about this. And it just carried through for the next 3 years.
Megan Thee Stallion has spoken herself of the emotional wounds that she suffered as a result. Tory Lanez clearly feels like he's been hard done by. I wonder what you expect could be the impact on these individuals' careers. We are talking about show business in Los Angeles after all.
Yeah, well, I don't think Tory's going to be able to do much of a career when he's in prison. I don't think they have recording studios there. I'm not sure he'll be able to, make much music there. But Megann's career is taking off and has taken off. And Tory's lawyer even acknowledged that, said that she's acknowledged her Nike endorsements and her concert schedule, and she's very busy. So I think we're only going to continue to see Megan's star rise.
Someone stole your Hottie Sauce. Not my Hottie Sauce. My new Hottie Sauce is coming in hot.
Lanez is transferred to North Kern State Prison in Delano, California, a medium security facility to begin his sentence. Lanez's legal team continues to work on his appeal. Media coverage focuses on the impact of the verdict in the hip-hop community and the broader discussion about violence against women in music. Megan Thee Stallion continues her music career and public advocacy, referencing her healing process in interviews and social media. Lanez's attorneys pursue post-conviction relief and appeal, but he's still locked up. Lanez's supporters and some hip-hop artists continue to campaign for his release on social media, but he's still locked up.
Free Tory.
I'm saying,
man. Hey,
free
look,
my boy Tory.
I just feel like he should be outside, bro. That's just me. Like,
free that black man.
I'm sorry.
But you wanna know what though? My boy dropped the album from where he at in his circumstances, and you know what I mean? I respect that.
You got to.
Tory Lanez released his album Peterson on March 7th, 2025 while in
Hello,
Calgary.
welcome everyone. John here. Now this is an interesting one. Tory Lanez has released a pretty long album from behind bars, from prison. The album is called Peterson. It's an hour and a half long. I'm really interested to see what he comes up with under these, quite literal restraints, we should say. To be honest, the buzz on social media already is crazy.
Peterson debuted at number 25 on the Billboard 200.
Y'all heard the Tory album? Listen to Tory album real quick. Tory's talking crazy.
Had to pray to God and ask the Lord if he could free me. I got a son, I got some family that need me. Plus I got a stun on some bitches that try to cheat me.
Oh, got him on the cover with biceps and shit. He been doing his jail workout, his calisthenics. He's looking good. From what I've heard, I liked it. I had the privilege of hearing some of it early. I haven't gone through this entire album, but from what I've heard, I like it a lot.
Just looking at it from the same perspective as we do all albums that we review, and again, that's just from the music standpoint, it's fire. When you add all the context to it, it's wild that he was able to finish this and also have it be at a certain level of quality that matches the rest of his catalog.
This is what he was saying about, I think, Sean Holly. Says, my lawyer keep on pressing me to take it. I'm like, nah, I ain't do the crime, so I'm gonna sit down right here. She losing my bail hearings. I feel like it's on purpose. I'm beginning the side eye. I'm seeing what's on the surface, but she's a black woman, so hey, I say trust it. But at what point is it, nigga, you did me dusty, working for my accuser and working for me? All the information I gave her is at the Rock. Y'all had my lawyers in y'all pocket. She's circling T's, and that's why Meghann talked like jail was certain for me. It's cause y'all paid for them 10 years. Let's keep it honest.
Ain't no way I would ever make
Honestly,
it without you. God.
Considering the circumstances, a pretty fucking outstanding project. Now, will it stand up into the year or anything like that? I don't know. That doesn't matter. And the circumstances do matter. Like, they actually inform the listening experience massively. I thought, honestly, an hour and a half all from prison, fucking hell, this is going to be interesting but tough. And he's actually put out like one of his best projects, which is just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. This will be an album that's spoken about for a long time.
So you said trial lawyer left me like she Kevin Lyles. She was in bed with my opposition like wedding vows. Start seeing fuckery from bail amounts. The ones who pay her are trying to sue me over Zelle accounts. Sean Holly, that's the name. He said start seeing fuckery from bail amounts. The ones who pay her are trying. He's basically saying Rock Nation, because Rock Nation is suing, or essentially suing Milagro, and mentioned him up in the case, saying that, you know, Tory was paying this blogger through Zelle. Says Sean Holly, that's the name I would call special. Only a special person could rep you and want to dead you.
If I felt like bro deserved it, y'all know I'd be the first nigga to say it. But I actually believe Tory, man, with everything in me, man. Like, I'm telling you, you can't make an album like this and be lying. You can't. You just can't, bro. You can just feel the realness.
Tory Lanez was stabbed in prison on the morning of Monday, May 12, 2025. The attack occurred at the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi, California, around 7:20 a.m. local time. Lanez was stabbed 14 times by another inmate and suffered serious injuries, including wounds to his back, torso, head and face, as well as 2 collapsed lungs. He was hospitalized in Bakersfield following the assault and later reported to be breathing on his own and in, well, good spirits.